so bright and I don't have my microphone plugged in, but we'll plug it in once we get inside the gym, but I'm too lazy to do it. Actually, no, screw it, we gotta do it now. Alright, it's freaking bright out here, but that's okay. We're about to go inside the gym. It's Wednesday, so it's back day, and might F around and record a little bit because we haven't appeared for a while.
Alright, so Booster Club tennis tournament, Thomas Garcia, April 17th.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone watching this video is gonna come play in it.
All right. If you want to join, go to reach out to Thomas, and then we'll figure it out. All right. We'll figure it out.
Look how far Josh has come. When we first started this, he could only do 5 pull-ups, 2, and they were very slow, languid-looking pull-ups. And now look at him. Look at him now, on top of the world. What was that, like 8, 9 or something? He just did 15. He just did 15 on his first set. This man went from doing 3 to 5 pull-ups to 15. Looking agile. How does that make you feel?
Lighter.
Josh has lost about like 10 pounds.
I don't know if I lost. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, dude. You were like 200. Now you're like 130. That's good. Hey, Josh, what do you think we should talk about in this video? I got a good one. Tennis? No. Josh keeps trying to advertise people to come play this freaking fundraiser that he's not even gonna be at. You're not even gonna be there.
That's the greatest part, is you get to see what the level of the tennis team is without me there.
Okay.
It's gonna be impressive.
Anyway,
because if I was there, I would have won the tournament. So now you have a chance. Now you have a chance.
You're gonna play the intermediate level, right?
Yeah, you gotta get the gold, bro. You gotta get the gold. So Thomas Gu is going to be at the Thomas Garcia tournament. That's why it's called a Thomas. But they messed up with the last name. It should have been the Thomas Gu tournament, but maybe Klein Oak should have the Thomas Gu tournament in remembrance of Thomas Gu as assistant coach.
Oh my god, I'm like freaking trying to focus, but I'm like half laughing the whole time.
It's alright, Thomas Garcia.
Okay, basically on this first exercise, we always just try to hit 50 total, and I got it in 3 sets. Josh has not gotten to 50 yet. He was at 35 before this set, so if he gets 15 right here, he will hit the 50 total. He's never gotten even close to it, so let's see if he gets it today. I haven't been counting, so I don't know. Oh, I saw him step on the chair. He's a cheater. He's a freaking cheater. Oh, he did it again. Let's call him out. Let's call him out. Let's see what he did. Let's see if he admits to this treachery.
13.
13? 13 with 3 seat steps?
Only 1 seat step.
No, you didn't. All right, we're doing the lat pull downs now. Anyways, all right, so I have an idea. I know what I want to talk about because I've gotten this question recently from Young Eli. Eli's been asking me recently, and this is for all the, oh, I'm kind of like sweating a little bit. All the this is definitely for the, actually it's kind of like for general people. Actually, I don't think this may or may not apply for people who are unnatural, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Eli's been asking me, he's like, he watches a lot of fitness TikTok, and he's like, all the fit talk. He's like, all the fitness TikTok people say you have to bulk. Yeah, remember we talked about this a little bit, but we haven't talked about it on camera. All the fitness TikTok people say you have to bulk and kind of like get a little sloppy, you know, get a little dirty, get a little disgusting with it, and gain some of that fat weight in order to build any muscle. Like, you can't stay lean, you can't keep your abs, is basically what Eli's asking. He's like, is that true? Do I have to like get a little fat? So he's kind of like buying into that, which that already makes it sound like I'm biased. But anyways, I am only saying that because I've done all the ways. So is that true? Do you have to do that to gain muscle? And let's speak from a natural perspective, because we're natural, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know about you. No, just kidding. What? So let's speak from a natural perspective. All right, so personally, let me do my set first, and then I'll freaking give you my thoughts. Hey there, Josh. You want to record the set for me?
Lighting kind of sucks.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Kind of killed that. I kind of mauled that. Okay, so when I first started doing this, or when I first started the whole fitness thing, I thought the same thing, you know, so that's what I did. I like bulked on purpose. I bulked on purpose, got a little sloppy, you know what I'm saying? Well, the first time I ever did it, I didn't get that sloppy because I was kind of afraid to do it, but then once I like started seeing changes and stuff, then I really bought into the whole like, I need to bulk and get a little sloppy with it to gain muscle. And I would say that that definitely does work, because if you're training hard and you're in a surplus and you're just like getting a little sloppy, you know, you're still building muscle under it. The only thing with that is that you're gonna have to be pretty dedicated and disciplined when you cut, because you're gonna have to be cutting for quite a while. Like, think about it. I was like, my leanest, I was around 146 when I was like when I was actually freaking shredded. I was actually shredded, like not just lean, I was shredded. And then I went up to 175. So that's like 30 pounds. Now, that's not 30 pounds of raw muscle. That's for dang sure, because I couldn't see my abs. I was getting a little puffy, you know what I'm saying? So the cut had to go for a while to bring it down. And so had to be very disciplined, because at the end, it starts sucking dickles. Freaking like after like 2 months, you're like, I'm still not there, right? It's like I don't lose 30 pounds in 2 months. So it's like at the end, you start really feeling tired. I'm gonna do a set right now. We can't lose the pump. 10 out of 10 on the distance. And basically, after that amount of time, you know, when you're still trying to like get lean because you haven't lost all your fat weight, it becomes very hard. Like, workouts start sucking. You feel very low energy, but yet you still have to drag yourself to the gym and try to work out as hard as possible, because you know if you don't work out and push yourself as hard as possible and you start doing lightweight, you're gonna lose some muscle, because if you had the muscle, you'd still be able to lift around that same weight. So anyways, let's bring this back to what Eli was asking in the first place. He was asking like, if he doesn't want to be like shredded or anything, he just wants to like be like somewhat lean, you know, but still kind of maintain that swole look. And I'm like, if you just want to get back down to swole, you know, not absolutely like lean or absolutely shredded, then getting fat probably is not that bad, you know what I mean? Because you don't have to lose, you only have to lose like half of what you gain instead of having to lose all of it, you know what I'm saying? So as for the validity of the whole like bulking to where you get kind of fat, like I've done that, you know, when I went up to 175, and that definitely does work. But depending on how lean you want to get, it's gonna start sucking at the end. And if you don't do it right at the end and stick with it, you're gonna lose some of that muscle that you gained. Like, maybe you gain more muscle than somebody who stayed lean the whole time, but if you don't do it right at the end, which is hard to maintain, you're gonna lose that extra muscle that you had up on that lean person at the end anyways. So that's the dirty, like dirtier bulking kind of method. Okay, finished most of the exercises. Onto the deadlifts now. Josh wanted to do some light deadlifts just to make sure that he has the motion, so I'm gonna do some too. Might as well, you know what I'm saying? But and then I'm gonna do like a set, and then we'll talk about the whole lean gaining, quote unquote lean gaining, main gaining idea. Okay, as some of you may know, I did the lean bulk. Wow, my nose has like an imprint from my mask. I look like a cat. No, just kidding. Anyways, last year, the whole year, I was like, I'm gonna do the main gaining, lean gaining, and I'm gonna stick to it for a whole year and see what kind of progress I made. Because I was starting from a very, like, I had just finished cutting and I wanted to do it that way. And so the progress through the whole year though, it ended up being, if I were to compare that progress that I made last year compared to when I got really puffy and cut down, for me it was even better. Like I think it was slightly better. However, once again, it has to do with the discipline. Like, what are you going to, because you really need to track very well and do your nutrition very well, like every single day, mostly, you know, if you're gonna do that main gaining, like lean gaining. Otherwise you're just gonna get a little sloppy, or you're gonna go too under and you're not actually gonna be maintaining, and you're gonna feel very weak and feel very just like freaking gone. So I think that's the hard part of the whole main gaining and lean gaining. And also you don't see like a crazy quick change, you know, because when you're dirty bulking, you see your body change very rapidly. Like, you're getting puffier quicker, but you're also getting swollen muscles a lot quicker. The lean gaining doesn't happen as quick, but you know, since I've done both, I'd say it really comes down to preference for sure. Let me get my set in real quick though. Okay, so in conclusion, I would like to say that when I've tried both did work, but for me personally, I prefer the lean gaining, and that's just a preference, not like it works better necessarily for everybody, but for me, I can maintain that better because I'm not a fan of like losing the abs and like getting super sloppy. I feel like really sluggish. And for how many calories I'm burning, there are days when I'm burning 4K calories, and if I'm trying to like really bulk, that means I have to be eating like 5K calories in a day, and with the amount of activity that goes into burning 4K calories, there's not really much time in the day to be consuming 5K like that. So it'd just be very tough, and I kind of like lose, yeah, I kind of lose motivation in the gym when I see myself getting puffy and I don't see any cuts, because I like to see like exactly like kind of more what's building, and it's more of a guessing game when you're putting on a bunch of fat and stuff like that. So I kind of lose motivation. Like, it makes going to the gym literally not as fun, and that's not the point of going to the gym. So when I'm lean gaining and I can still see some cuts and I can see exactly more what's building, that keeps me motivated and keeps me more like into going to the gym, which that's the most important thing in the first place, you know, because if you're not even enjoying it, and you're not being a competitor or anything, then who the freak cares, you know what I'm saying? If you're being a competitor, then you're gonna have to tough it out even if you don't enjoy it or whatever, you know. So that's why this advice that I'm giving, or just these thoughts, they're not necessarily for competitors. For competitors, you just gotta do what you gotta do, but for just a typical gym goer, this advice is definitely for the people who just go more casually, like without competition. And honestly, if you're natural and you're doing competitions, this could still really work for you. But anyways, I think it all comes down to preference. Alright guys, so anyways, I'm gonna finish this workout. I just wanted to talk about, kind of like give my opinions and thoughts about this topic, because there's a lot of misinformation, especially for the new lifters, you know, the new gym goers who want to be like consistent. They hear all this random crap from TikTok and stuff, and they believe that there's only one way. Well, there's not only one way, especially when, you know, I mean, that's what you learn in mathematics. There's many ways to get to the goal, and especially when you're not competing. Even if you're competing, there's many ways to get to that same goal. So I just want to like put that out there. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this workout, guys, and I want to show my face on the tubes and give a little bit of advice and from my own experience. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.